program from Ontario called Ontario Today by the CBC is a call-in show, and the question posed on January 19th, 2016 on that program was, should kids with lice be kept from school? When the CBC does a show, any show on any topic, you always have to ask why. Today, or on January 19th, rather, they had an apologist from Harvard on the program who was trying very hard to convince us that it's okay to send kids to school with lice in their hair. He used many arguments. The strangest one was this: if your kid has lice, the good news is that this means your kid has friends, for you can't get lice except by touching heads. Of course, the host was entirely on the side of the guest. The callers were, for the most part, deceived. They didn't know what was going on. The caller who phoned in to advocate most strongly for the side that says kids should be sent to school with lice was an immigrant from Kuwait. That almost let the agenda out of the bag, but the callers did not notice. It seems to me that the agenda, which is not stated of course, is to persuade us that lice are okay in school because 1. Some Muslim refugees have lice. 2. For them this is normal. 3. They are not going to rid their kids of lice. And 4. It would be unacceptable to insist that they do so. How discriminatory would that be? And I think this might have something to do with the refugees that were quarantined upon their arrival in Canada. That's just a guess, but that's probably what was going on. We can't insist on kids being clean anymore. You just have to accept that your kids are going to have lice, because to ask the Muslims to remove the lice from their kids' hair would be discriminatory. So we have to conform to the Muslim way of life. They don't have to conform to ours. That's really the lesson here.